Hello, everyone. This is His Autistic Knight, and welcome back to Tower of Fantasy. When last we left off, we were heading to this portal. Not entirely sure, like, we're going to the Grand Sea Tunnel. But honestly, after looking at the last video, I'm not entirely sure what our mission is, apart from it's having something to do with someone named Innars? Something like that. It's a little hard to follow the story in this game. You know, a lot of mumbo jumbo, to be frank, but point is, we're going to the Grand Sea Tunnel to investigate. With that out of the way, let's do just that. Oh, there's quite a bit of these guys. Whoa! I don't think I entirely destroyed that guy, but oh well. If the game thinks I did my job, then okay. See, control Nemesis to fight the Abyssins, Horus in the Grand Sea Tunnel. Use the left stick to move and use the right stick to rotate the camera. Try to dodge enemy attacks. Press the circle button to shoot. And press the triangle button to use your skill.
A large number of gray space entities are coming toward us.
Let's get through here as quick as possible. We shouldn't fight while we fly.
I'll lay down cover fire.
Okay. Not getting any issues so far. Let's hope it stays that way. Whoa! Hey! I want to catch up. What the heck? I hope the Abyssant is like waiting for me. Looks like it is. How courteous.
Follow the tunnel to get to the Grand Sea where Innars is located.
Well, that was
Stay alert.
relatively
It's not
easy.
safe here.
Also, you'd think I'd get a whole bunch of experience points for killing someone, a boss, who was about 50 levels higher than me. I kind of prefer my sword, but my bow is starting to grow on me.
I was careless. I didn't think so many gray space entities would be hiding in the tunnels.
We need to inform Fiona of the situation as soon as possible.
Yes. The exit is up ahead.
Wow, we weren't
Everyone,
in the
either
tunnel for
ride
very
or
long.
see. However,
I'm
we
kind of
still a ways to go
surprised.
to Innars. Can't slow down now.
Wait, there are strong gray space entity signals nearby. That way.
It's Outpost 7.
Let's go help.
There may be gray space entities here as well. Be careful.
Don't get caught up with them for too long.
Let's go assist the outpost first.
I just realized I could have activated this. Well, hey, that could have been better. I meant to use my jetpack, but I fell off the edge before I could.
The squad leader's back.
Wait, who's the squad leader? I think I missed something.
Captain, why did it take you so long to return? You've returned 5 hours and 43 minutes later than you promised. I remember everything clearly. Why are you so late? Did you fight some powerful opponents on the way back? You have to bring me with you next time.
Maybe next time.
You must be in some trouble, right? You're not the kind to arrive late. Miss Lynn, it's been a while. And these two are...
Allow me to introduce the Executor and Shirley. both from Esperia. Shiro, Annie, and Melania are members of the Mook Squad.
Look, it's a human who looks very powerful. Miss Lin's also here. Forget it. I can't beat this one.
Speaking of which, how did everyone end up here?
Yes, Archon, Fiona. Well, we detected potential danger, so we were sent.
I see. We'll explain the situation in detail after we return to the outpost.
Oh,
Annie? What's wrong?
Reporting, squad leader. The Executor appears to be very powerful.
Oh, thank
I
you.
would like to have a spar with the Executor. No, actually, I would like to spar twice with them. If there's a chance to...
Why
All
twice?
right, it's settled then. What? How is that possible? The space rift leading to Meroria is broken. Even the communication device is broken. Oh, I'm going to beat those
What happened to her
space
body?
entities into the dirt.
Like there's a
Situation has gotten
see-through
tricky. So that means
exoskeleton.
reinforcements from Meroria won't be able to arrive in time if the situation suddenly deteriorates.
Don't worry. With the help of Miss Lin, the Executor, and Miss Shirley, everything will be fine.
That's fine. I can get away and deal with other problems by myself if someone else comes to help.
Those detectors, right?
Uh-huh. The information received from the device lately has been a little unusual. I'll go there to deal with it just to be safe. Those bookworms aren't taking the ocean's message seriously. They keep saying that it's a normal phenomenon that shouldn't be overanalyzed. Just wait and see. This matter isn't that simple. Also, don't secretly follow me, stupid kitty.
I'm not a stupid kitty.
Annie should focus on the situation at the outpost with Melania. Melania, what's the situation like at the outpost these last few days?
Huh? Gray space entities are attacking at a much lower frequency than ever before.
It's a lot lower.
But according to the survey, the scope of their activity is showing a trend of expanding, and their crew has been swelling.
That's not a good sign. The gray space entities seem more intelligent and organized than we realized. I'll let Miss Fiona know about this situation. Anyway, enough small talk. We have a very urgent matter to deal with. Miss Lin, the Executor, Miss Shirley, and I will go to Innars first to provide support. Shiro will investigate the abnormal detectors, while Annie and Melania will stay here at the outpost. Let's keep in touch if anything unusual happens. Annie, don't bite off more than you can chew, okay?
I understand.
Are these arrangements okay? Miss Lin, Executor, Miss Shirley?
No problem.
We need to make the necessary preparations before heading to Innars. This is an oxygen tank. With it, you can breathe freely underwater. You might feel a little uncomfortable since this is your first time using this. If you feel unwell, let me know immediately.
Okay, let's go. We'll try and see.
Use the dive button into the water. That's L2.
Are
Okay.
you getting used to moving underwater?
I'm trying my best.
My precious, that's the name of... When diving, you can use the mini pelican to speed up. Consumes endurance continuously when moving, but slowly recovers endurance when you stop moving. Diving light will be automatically turned on when you... Alright, so how do I use this pelican? Nope. Oh. Oh. Oops.
detected signals of gray space entity activity. Be careful.
Executor, Miss Shirley, underwater combat is quite different from the type of combat you're used to, so be careful.
They're here.
For the chance of dealing double damage when attacking. Flame attack, enemies are vaporized. Pumping hits, dealing increased damage. Why you?
Are you doing alright? That battle was quite tiring. Let's rest here for a while.
It's a lot tougher fighting under the water. I feel okay.
The Executor adapts really quickly. I remember the first time Annie fought a battle underwater.
Is it very difficult?
She always likes to show off and wants to fight to the end, even though her mechanical body isn't built for underwater combat. After that, we asked the researchers at Innars to make some adjustments and upgrades to her, which resolved these issues. Maybe she's better than me at dealing with underwater enemies now.
Gray space entities around here seem to have become much more active than the last time I came here.
Yes, the population of gray space entities looks to be expanding, which is why the Mook Squad has been stationed here. But we alone are not enough to resist the growing threat. I informed Archon Alaric about Vera's current situation. Asperia will send more executors to support them in the future. We must stop them before they create an even bigger crisis.
Let's get moving. We need to fix the communications with Meroria so that we can report on the changes at the bottom of the sea to Archon Larson.
We're about to enter even deeper waters. If you feel uncomfortable, please let me know right away.
I seem to be feeling normal.
That's good.
Speaking of, that means Innars was built in the deep heart of the Grand Sea.
An unknown individual has entered Innars.
Oh, Innars is actually a place.
Requesting identification.
Identity verification successful. Welcome back to Innars, Miss Lynn.
is an artificial current generator. We can use it to get to Innars more quickly.
Who are these droids?
These patrol droids are responsible for collecting dynamic water sample data for the area. They also collect Marzoid ore from the caves.
Not sure if I'm actually in the current or if it's taking me anywhere.
Marzoid ore? I feel like I've seen that before.
Yes, Marzoid ore can be found widely throughout the Grand Sea. It is one of the primary energy sources for Innars. However, it does create some interference with communication signals, so we should leave here.
I'm not sure if I'm using the current right or if or this is the best it's got. Both are a possibility. You know, I'm just bad at not at figuring out how to do this, or the game hasn't like quite perfected that. You know, one of those things that just doesn't quite
Innars is just up ahead.
deliver,
Compared with the small settlement
for lack of
culture
a better way of
built
putting
for
it.
construction. The modern Innars has already fully taken shape and is continuing to develop. The surface environment on Vera isn't conducive to urban construction and development, and Meroria can only hold so many people. Innars has more development potential than Meroria, and resources are more abundant deep in the ocean.
Whoop.
Perhaps Innars will be the better place to live in the future.
Building an underwater city. It's hard to imagine.
A lot of people thought the Second City project was a pipe dream at first. However, this impossible plan became a reality once a waterproof force field was developed and implemented.
A miracle!
Yes, a miracle that came from everyone's hard work.
Is there an entrance I should be looking for? I mean, this appears to be the place. I don't have an icon. Here we go. How do I get in? Oh.
Madam Lin, I'm Lieutenant Roy, and I'm here to welcome everyone. Madam Fiona is waiting for everyone's arrival in the council chamber.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Never mind. Please go in. Don't keep Madam Fiona waiting.
Very meek fellow, isn't he?
The area is spread out along the edges. Even though it can't hold as many people as Meroria, at least it doesn't feel as colorless.
The management and development of an underwater city certainly can't be easy.
Innars can't match Meroria in scale, but the burden on the Archon is no less than that of Meroria. The position went to Archon Fiona once Archon Larson became Archon of Meroria. Don't worry, she's easy to get along with.
Well, that sounds good. Leader being easy to get along with.
Madam Fiona, this is a patrol report compiled by Mr. Lucius. Please take a look at it. The inspection route of patrol droids has been adjusted this week. I've marked several key areas that need special attention.
How considerate. Thank you. Why is he still dealing with the routine tasks of the security force? He should have rested and recuperated at home as prescribed.
Resting at home could do nothing but make me more sick. The best treatment is to keep working, so said Mr. Lucius.
He's so stubborn. You and Roy could help support him, but don't overdo yourselves.
Okay, I'll make proper arrangements. I'll take my leave then.
It's been a while, Lynn. Do you have good news for me?
I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. The loss of contact was caused by the gray space entity attack on Outpost 10. It'll take some time to restore communications between the two places. Archon Larson is already working on it. He sent us here to take a look, as he was very concerned about the situation of Innars. How is it?
Things aren't going well. Gray space entities have launched attacks on many of our important facilities recently, and we are wading through the aftermath. The gray space entities in the tunnel have been temporarily suppressed. The communication system and long-range space rifts are under repair. As for the other things, I still haven't received the relevant reports.
Until the communication device and space rift are fixed, we'll be temporarily stationed in Innars to help deal with matters related to gray space entities. This is the Executor and Shirley from Asperia. Hopefully we can share the burden on your shoulders as your reinforcements.
Meroria is a long way from Innars. Thank you, everyone. Please rest for a while.
I don't need to rest. Reminisce with me.
How have you been? It's always about work with you. You should come see me more in your free time, too.
Later. I'll stop by if I have time.
Then it's settled? Remember to bring Ruby with you. I want to give my birthday present to her myself, even though it will be a little late. There's a lot we have to do to ensure that the children have a carefree childhood.
Right.
As there something you wanted to say?
Shirley, please put up a temporary barrier to block communications.
Oh, someone was trying to tamper with communications outside.
Rubilia has awakened.
Rubilia? Is she still well?
It's hard to explain briefly, but she is still under the influence of the Gray Space entity. She told us that a type of Gray Space entity called the Hive Mother is watching Innars closely. Perhaps the Gray Space entities that are active in Innars are related to this.
Is the Hive Mother the chief of the Gray Space entities?
We don't have more accurate information on this for the time being. Fiona, maybe you've also noticed it was no accident that Innars had lost contact with Meroria this time.
Avoiding the well-defended Meroria and Innars, the Gray Space entities intentionally attacked our weak spot to efficiently cut off the connection between the two cities and prevent them from supporting each other.
Perhaps this situation is what the Hive Mother wants. After all, Innars would become an isolated island after its requests for reinforcements from Meroria were cut off. Other than the Hive Mother, there's one more thing you need to be wary of, Fiona. When we investigated Outpost 10, we discovered a parasitic type of Gray Space entity. We're calling them Disguisers for now. Disguisers have the ability to parasitize humans, making its host a puppet under control. And it's difficult for us to identify hosts with our current technology. They look the same as ordinary people.
That means everyone in Innars could be the eyes and ears of the Gray Space entities.
I'll keep my guard up against all personnel of Innars. Even you.
You truly haven't changed. I understand. This intel confirms some of my previous suspicions. According to the feedback from the Mook Squad, there have been changes in the behavioral patterns of some Gray Space entities. Their operations have become more purposeful, and they seem to be deliberately misleading us.
Are those creatures misleading us to disguise their true motives?
I arranged for the Mook Squad to go to the tunnel as reinforcements this time because...
Madam Fiona, Madam Lynn, I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation. There's an emergency. Ms. Shiro sent a reply a few minutes ago, saying that her hydrological detection device captured abnormal information again. But the communication between Innars and Ms. Shiro was soon interrupted. We also noticed that the signals of Gray Space entities are getting stronger in her vicinity.
Leave this to me.
Please go to Shiro and provide support. Wanling, urge Glenn to decipher this abnormal information. It may help us understand the patterns that dictate the activity of Gray Space entities. Improve the security level of the nearby waters and remind the residents not to approach dangerous areas. I'll leave this to you, Roy.
Understood.
Not sure this is the way out. Maybe I was supposed to go in the opposite direction. What? No experience points to go with all that? Boo. Okay, I think I found the way out. Hey. Wait, it's all the way out there? Nope. Well, I guess I'm slowly swimming all the way over there.
Miss Lin, Innars might be inhabited by those parasitic gray space entities as well. Would Archon Fiona be in danger if we all go to support Miss Shiro?
Don't worry. She's not as easy to get along with as she looks. Let's focus on reinforcing the Mook Squad first.
Oh. Had to stop to close my window. There's sirens going off outside.
It looks like the gray space entities hiding in Innars haven't done too much yet. That could just be the calm before the storm, though.
Hopefully we won't be too late to help.
Dolphin Companion. How did I unlock that achievement? That kind of startled me. Not gonna lie.
We're getting close now. Be on your guard.
There's an abnormally strong spatial fluctuation ahead.
Am I gonna get experience points for this one? Whoop! Ah. Okay, not a lot, but still, yay!
This is...
Ah. Ah. Whoa. I'm not sure what's supposed to happen here. Oh, is he replenishing health? There shouldn't be a charging cooldown. That's kind of dumb. Uh-oh.
The darkness here is just like what was discovered before. Looks like we're at the right place.
You are...
Hi everyone, we're messengers from Domain 9. I'm Lon, and he is Conroe. Domain 9? What's that? Was there such a place on Ida? My database has no relevant information.
Ms. Shiro, maybe you know something?
Oh, then you are aliens. Where are we?
Vera is under the jurisdiction of Hykros' District 7, the Domain 9 you mentioned.
We're from an area where time and space are sealed off. The outside world can't verify our existence due to the time-space barrier. We followed the abyss current opened by the darkness here and met your group. But it looks like this place is also plagued by darkness.
The darkness? Are you referring to this group of gray space entities?
Gray space entities. Sounds like a tongue twister. Those guys are a lot of trouble for us, too.
Why are the gray space entities going to the closed-off Domain 9?
How should I address you, miss?
I'm Lynn.
Miss Lynn, we've come to convey important information about this. But this place seems to be...
Please, wait. Executor, Miss Shirley, please follow me.
Miss Lynn, are you worried
2 visitors from Domain 9?
Our understanding of Domain 9 is limited to Ms. Land's brief introduction just now. This alone isn't enough to make a decision. But it seems like they have a lot of information that we don't know, which might be related to the gray space entities on the island. We'll return to Innars first. During this time, I hope you can also investigate the waters around Innars. The number of gray space entities we just witnessed far exceeds my expectations. Where do they come from? We still have no clue about this.
Maybe gray space entities are constantly entering Innars from another spatial rift around here.
That's entirely possible. Either way, we must not ignore these potential risks.
Leave this to Shirley and me.
Yeah.
Let's go now so we don't waste any time. Conroe, what about you?
Although the Abyss current has calmed down, the darkness may still be attracted. I'll deal with it here.
Mr. Icarus, please help Mr. Conroe deal with the trouble here. Contact us at any time if anything unusual happens.
Understood.
Okay, so
Domain 9. Shirley, have you heard of that?
I started a new video so I wouldn't go over in the middle of the boss fight.
It seems like gray space entities have wreaked havoc on their homeland.
That said, I'm gonna end it here, so this entire video is only like a little more than an hour at worst. Now that the boss is gone, and we've been introduced to these two. So, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, I hope to see you in the next Tower of Fantasy video. Until then, thank you so much for watching. The Lord be with you all, and have a great day.